proposal now from Senator Alan Peter Cayetano, a snap election. A bold idea, some would say even noble. But in law and in history, not all that sounds noble is constitutional. He says, let's all resign from president down to Congress and reset this government, because he argues the people have lost trust. But I ask, can resignation en masse redeem public trust? Or will it only deepen the chaos of a government already teetering on instability? Let's be clear, under Article 7, Section 10 of the 1987 Constitution, the president's term is fixed at 6 years without a re-election. The only time a snap election was ever held in Philippine history was in 1986, when then-President Ferdinand Marcos called for it under Batas Pambansa bilang 883, outside of the regular constitutional schedule. And we all know how it ended. In the official COMELEC tally, Marcos won. But the National Citizens Movement for Free Elections, NAMFREL, had a different story. NAMFREL showed Cory Aquino leading by over 500,000 votes. That same year, February 1986, our people marched to EDSA. The world called it people power. Marcos fled, Cory took her oath, and democracy, fragile, battered, but alive, was reborn. So when we speak of the snap election, again today, we must remember, it was not the ballot that restored democracy in 1986. It was the people's will that rejected the lie of the ballot. And that's something no decree, no Senate motion, no grand proposal can replicate. Tito Soto was right when he said, we don't need a snap election, we need snap action. Because the call for accountability doesn't always require a new election. Sometimes it simply requires leaders to do their job. Now, agad-agad. Yes, confidence in government is waning. Yes, corruption scandals have eroded trust. But the cure is not to burn down the house. It is to rebuild its foundation through transparency, reform, and justice that does not wait for another electoral season. Let's not forget, the Constitution does not allow the abandonment of duty on a whim. If all officials resign at once, who governs? If a snap election is held without constitutional basis, who guarantees legitimacy? And worse, who ensures it won't be weaponized by the very powers we are trying to hold accountable? History whispers its warnings. We've been here before, when Marcos promised renewal but delivered ruin, when the ballot boxes were filled not with hope but with fear. So before we call another snap election, let us remember, what we need is not another contest of names, but a restoration of values. Not another ballot, but the rebirth of integrity. Because history has a way of repeating itself until a nation decides never again. Another day, another Regal POV.